Bokta Hawa, Bokta Awashai, Bokta Hawa, Bokta Awashai, Call Layumla Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Wakakodash. Yahweh is the true, holy, powerful name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Yahushai is the true, holy, powerful name of His only begotten Son, Yahushai, which is our Lord and Savior. The Thamasa Nakabala is Queen, Sasa Allah, which means get by honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles and elders, great millstone, teach you well. Shalom Halabakiyah Shaz Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. Come on to another lesson. And the lesson gonna be on poverty, the American dream, man. In this documentary, I was inspired to do the lesson on by watching the Positive Heart video, how I think the name of it was Esau is not feeling the curses. But in this documentary, you see Esau is feeling the curses, man. You read curses, in the book of Deuteronomy. Lord, when I get that, But right, man, Esau is feeling the curses now, man. Because this is a beautiful document. I had watched the whole thing, like 40-some minutes long. I just ended up watching the whole thing, man. But, Esau's only hope is for Trump to make America great again, which is not going to happen, man. Because the only way America can be great again if we go back into captivity, go back into slavery. I'm talking about the so-called Negro man and the Native Americans, Indians, man. The whole 12 tribes of Israel, That's the only way America can be great again, which is not going to happen, man. Because this economic is failing, man. You believing in this American dream can lead you into poverty, man. This I suggest you check this out, man, because it's also say like 40 million people are in poverty, man. And you mean to tell me America could be great again, man? No, man. People struggling, man. They're living off a false hope, man. But I'm not gonna play this video. I'm just gonna get some articles, man. And these are the 12 tribes of Israel, man, from Judah all the way down to Issachar, the so-called Negroes to the so-called Mexicans, man. And it's not a color thing, If your spirit goes back to an Israelite, you're an Israelite, man. You could be a so-called Chinese, Japanese, whatever, man. If your spirit goes back to one of these tribes, you are an Israelite. Don't care about your appearance, man, But right, man. I'm gonna get to this article, man. It said the American Dream, man. And this was updated November 21st, 2019. The year Kawaga, man. It said, what is the American Dream? The American Dream is the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can attain their own versions of success in a society where upward mobility is possible for everyone. The American Dream is achieved through sacrifice, risk-taking, and hard work rather than by chance. So this the American Dream, man, Keep going on this, man. And you believe in it can lead you into captivity, not captivity, into poverty, man, Understanding the American Dream, the term was coined by writer and historian James Adams in his best-selling 1931 book, Epic of America. He described it is that dream of a land in which life should be better and richer and fuller for everyone, with opportunity for each according to ability of achievement. The land of the free, and shit's free here in America, man. People are struggling, man. People struggling to pay, to make ends meet, man. But one thing about Jake, the Israelite, man, Jake can find a way, man. That would make us different, man. Jake be happy as hell, suffering, man. But Esau, I don't know how Esau gonna make it, man. It said, Adam went on to explain, it is a difficult dream for the European upper classes to interpret it. Excuse me, man. Ecologically, if I'm saying that right, Salakia for my mispronunciation. It said too many of us ourselves have grown wary and mistrustful of it. It is not a dream of motor cars and high wages, merely, but a dream of social order, in which each man and each woman should be able to attain to the fullest stature of which they are innately capable, and be recognized by others for what they are, regardless of the fortunes, circumstance, of birth or position, man. But in the I think the amendments I think they say they label us 1/5 of a man. Don't quote me on it, man. But right here, hey, the Israelites, the so-called Negro man, we are nothing here in this land, man. This ain't for us. That's why Micah 2:10 said this is not your West, man. But I'm gonna continue, reading this article and get us some precepts. It said the ideal of the American dream had much deeper roots. Its tenets can be found in the Declaration of Independence, which states, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with some unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." So this the American dream, basically, man. It said everybody are created equal, man. But, hey, the scriptures say otherwise, man. Because the scriptures say, the Lord said there will always be poor, that the Lord didn't create nobody equal, man. Hey, I'm going to get that real quick. Let me see. Deuteronomy 7:6. It said, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth," man. So that don't sound like equal, justice, Hey, whether you believe it or not, the Lord is a racist, man, Deuteronomy 14:2. "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord, that power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth," man. 26:19. And to make thee high above all nations which he hath made in praise and in name and honor, and that thou mayest be an holy people unto the Lord that power, as he has spoken. 28:9. It said, "The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord that power, and walk in his ways." So the Lord had chosen thee, which is the Israelite, to be above everybody else, man. So ain't nobody created equal, man. Exodus 19:5-6. Exodus 19:5. It said, "Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel." So the Lord didn't create nobody equal, man. Ain't no fuck this equality shit, man. Just said the scripture, man. The Lord is a racist, man, which means he for his people, which are the children of Israel. This is who the Lord died for, is for the children of Israel, ultimately the elect of the nation of Israel. Because the Lord coming back to destroy 2/3 of his own people, man. Rightfully so, man. You scoffers, you wicked Israelites. And the Lord come back to destroy you, man. And the Lord come back to save on 144 people, man, So, so the Lord, so they just, put a cut on that equal shit, But get back in the lesson. Well, it's in this article also, it said the American dream is not set up for the poor to succeed, right, man? It's not set up for it, So believing in the American dream that you can have it, you can be rich, famous, whatever, man. Have this many cars and shit. You work hard, no sleep, grind hard, shit like that. You're going to be poor, man. Because in that documentary, people was working for, working 50 hours a week or whatever, a month or whatever, man, and not getting paid for it, man. They put their trust in that, man. They couldn't make ends meet, man, So, and guess what? They became in poverty, man. Now they struggling, man. They have a lavish lifestyle into poverty, man. It say the American dream is not set up for the poor to succeed. And this article come from Medium.com. It was published December 26, 2017. It said in the United States, the holidays that often snowy stretch between Halloween and New Year's are a time to come together, surrounded by the warmth of family and friends to celebrate the blessings of the year past, which all these holidays in America are wicked, man. They are not biblical, man. You know, but mostly between Halloween through New Year's, like it say now, they want people be in that loving spirit, that giving spirit, man. You know, to give to the poor or whatever, man. You know, but really, these holidays are just wicked, man. They go, like Thanksgiving, you know, or Thanksgiving, man. What they go back to, man. You know, so it's nothing. All these holidays are wicked, man. And the Lord don't care about these wicked holidays, you know. He don't care about these holidays, cause that's not biblical, you know. So it said food is a traditional component. It's our gifts around this season, but for many, about 41 million Americans, by current estimates, would not be blanketed by the comfort of home, health, and holiday chill. This simple, which is bullshit anyway, you know. But it say 41 million. That's an estimate. Hey, that's just a number, man. You know, it's more people, man. You know. In America, man, you got Los Angeles, you know. I think in the documentary they say that show Virginia, Texas. Hey, those are 3 states alone, man. You know, hey, here in Memphis, hey, it's a lot of homeless folks too, man. But this society don't the news media, they don't push that out there about that, man. You know, this society coming to an end, whether you believe it or not, you know. And it's only gonna get worse, man. You know. It's instead they will have to focus on finding food, rent, and perhaps an extra job to supplement the hard months ahead. If they have children, the stress they feel is double, man. Right, man? Because now you got another mouth to feed, you know? It said, continue going. It's, the disparity between rich and poor in the United States has grown such that the UN has appointed Special Rapporteur Philip Einstein to investigate the gap. But white man, if Esau Edom, the so-called white man, see, that lets you know that the elites, Baker family, you know, the so-called Illuminati or whatever, they don't care about their own people, man. Because you got their own people struggling in their kingdom, you know? In their own kingdom, they struggling like this, man. Now they feeling it, man. You know, but as the scripture say, I'm gonna get it, man. Deuteronomy 24. Let me see. Deuteronomy 24:14. It said, "Thou shalt not oppress and hire servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in thy land or in thy gates. In his day thou shalt give him his hire." You know, and that same day you supposed to get paid. But how Esau Edom doing now, you got to wait a week just to get your paycheck. Or even 2 weeks. If you on salary, you got to wait a whole month just to get your paycheck, man. So now you living paycheck to paycheck. You are constantly oppressed in America, man. You know? But, hey, Deuteronomy 24:15. This is what the Lord say do, man, you know? In his day thou shalt not give him his hire, neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor, and set his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto the Lord, and it be sent unto thee. So, white man, and that's what you see now, man. People are oppressed and crying, man. But, hey, in that video, in that documentary, Esau wasn't crying out to the Lord. He still got the American flag out there, man. You know, he's still putting the trust in his society, man. So, you know, Esau Edom not go, turn to the Lord. Cause the Lord ain't gonna hear his prayer anyway, man. You know, you got Jake following after the so-called white man, Esau Edom, man. You know? So, right, man, but the point is, you probably get paid the same day you work, man. Thus said the scriptures. You get, also in the book of Deuteronomy 15. It said, for the poor, this is Deuteronomy 15:11, for the poor shall never cease out of the land.
Therefore I command thee, saying, that shall open their hand wide unto that brother, to that poor, and to the needy in that land, Right, in that land, The poor shall never cease out, man, because there will always be poor. And that's how this Lord set it up for. In the kingdom of heaven, you're going to have, poor people, which are the other nations. They're going to be struggling, man. And they're not going to be on the same level as the Israelite, So it's a balance, man. It's a balance, because the Lord do good and evil, The Lord got, I'm going to get there. The Lord got rich and he got poor, man, So, right, man, so the poor will never cease, man, Back in this article, it said the disparity between rich and poor in the United States has grown such that the UN has appointed a special rapporteur, Philip Einstein, to investigate the gap. It's a recent report indicates that the three wealthiest American, Bill Gates. Hey, that's it right there, man. Bill Gates. You think he helping the homeless people out, man? Hell no, man. Just jump around and get to the point. It said, right here, it said poverty is a silent killer in the U.S., one that goes unexamined and buried under the weight of generalization and oversimplifications. Shame prompts those above the poverty line to look down on the poor and to label them as lazy and greedy for government handouts. But in reality, all the poverty homeless people are your veterans, are your Marines, Why? Because they trust in this society, man, So really, these homeless people are Marines and shit, man. But the government just look down upon them, man, They call them lazy and shit, man, So, right, it's however, welfare is incredibly difficult to attain. Why? Because the government don't want to help their people, man. That's what scripture say, Isaiah 31:1. Woe unto you, they go down for Egypt for help. For you look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Because our people not going to look unto the Holy One of Israel. When all hell break out loose, man, our people not going to turn to the Lord, man. And why this happening? If they do, it's going to be too late for them. It said, however, wherefore it's incredibly difficult to attain. An article from the Washington Post shows that applicants in Clay County, Georgia, would turn away if they had a job, receive Social Security for any member of their household, receive child support, or belong to a two-parent home. Of the 64,000 people living in poverty in Clay County, only 137 adults have received welfare. And this lets you know what America about right here, man. You can't even work to sustain, man. If you want the government help, man, you can't do shit, man. That's the only way you get welfare, man. And pretty soon, all that shit finna come to an end. Your food stamps, all that finna come to an end, man. Child support, all that finna come to an end, man. Continue going. I'm gonna read this real quick, too. It said, of the holidays, Andrea Fuller writes, despite working as a specialty baker, personal chef, pet sitter, and fitness instructor, including on nights and weekends, I fell about $600 short. Damn. You did all that, you still fell about $600 short. It said, what I needed to make the simplest rent, thinking through how I could close that gap, felt like watching the back and forth of a ping pong ball in my head, with one question which is saying to another and another, if I cannot pay rent, where will we go? Shall I consider a shelter? How many personal items do I need to sell, and what do I have that's of any value? Which utility bills do I need to postpone paying? When our food assistance run out at the end of the month, how will we afford food, man? So people are struggling here in America, man. And it's only going to get worse during the times that are coming, man. It's only going to get worse, man. You work this many hours and you still struggling, man. I know people in the world that do that, man. They got 2 jobs and they feel like it's not enough, man. Hey, cause why? The curses, man. Haggai 1 Haggai 1:6, Salaki. Let me highlight that. It said, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that honor wages to put it into a bag with holes, man. So that's it. That's plain and simple, man. We live paycheck to paycheck, you know. Money ain't never enough here in America, man. Then shit. Hey, this is just plain and simple, man. Continue going in the article, man. It said, Fuller's ping pong ball represent the thoughts possess many face over the holidays when the extra stress of traditional family meals and gifts compound the struggle to find work and shelter. In reality, man, hey, these holidays, it's a scam, man. You know? People spend all their money during the holidays, you know? Go all out during the holidays, which don't mean nothing, which is going off against the scriptures, man. You know? So it really is good for you, man. This part of the Lord's judgment. Hey, you being poor is part of the Lord's judgment, man. You know? Because scriptures say whoever perishes being innocent, you know? So if the Lord wants you poor, you poor, man. You know? If you rich, but scripture say envy not the ones that are rich too, man. Because you don't know what their end should be, man. You know? I think Sirach 9:11, I believe. You know? It said, continue reading. It said, over 21 million children are guaranteed at least one full meal on weekend thanks to the National School Lunch Program. Winter break then becomes an opportunity for malnutrition Americans with disabilities who are at least twice as likely to live in poverty and be unemployed. So that's pretty much on the article, man. The rest of it is basically, you know, for programs to help the poverty, man. But scriptures say, know who you do good to, man, which I'm going to get also. Going to get the scriptures. Let me see. Get ready to close out also. This is Sirach 11 and 14. It says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord, you know. Because, right, the Lord created all these things. The Lord control all things, you know. What it say in 1 Samuel 2 and 6, 2 and 7, get straight to the point. It said, the Lord make it poor and make it rich, and he bring it low and lift it up, man. So the Lord make it poor and make it rich, man. You know, so that plain and simple. So Sirach 11:14, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. You know, that's plain and simple, man. You know, jump down to 21. It said, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in their labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sun to make a poor man rich. It's an easy thing, you know. The Lord can just, if you poor, the Lord can just snap his finger to make you rich, man. That's plain and simple, man. I think you looking Nekoba Nelson in the book of Daniel for that example, you know. So right, it's an easy thing to make a poor man rich, man, you know. But hey, it's not that. Hey, you in the truth, man. It's not that time to labor to be rich, man. Well, scripture say labor not to be rich. You read Proverbs 23 and 4. You know, don't envy that, man, because this society come to an end, man. You know, Micah 2 and 10. This is not our rest. Jump down to 25. It said, in a day of prosperity, there is a forgiveness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity, man. Cause when you catch a hell, you don't think about the good times no more, man. You know, like the ones that they have the lavish lifestyle, you know. And when they become poor, they don't think about that shit no more, man. They worry about trying to eat the next day, you know, trying to make that daily bread, you know. It said 26, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. The affliction of an hour make a man forget pleasure, and his end, his deeds shall be discovered. So right, man, so that plain and simple, man. So the Lord create good and, you know, create poor, create good and evil, you know. It's like I'm all over the place with that, you know. But the point is, poverty, man. That the Lord create the poor people, you know. But it's good to say, know who you do good to. Let me read that. Close out. Sirach 12:1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shall that be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. So, right, we got to do good to the godly man, known to do the will of the Most High, you know. They're keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments, you know. It said, they can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. He said, give to the godly man and help not the sinner. So, right, so some of these poor people, you don't know what they could have done to be in that predicament, you know. They could have sinned against the Lord, man. And that's the Lord's judgment, man. A lot of time, the Lord don't want us helping them, man. You know, it's a balance to it, man. You know, it said, give to the godly man, help not the sinner. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. Right, man? Normally you help like Jake in the world. When you help Jake out in the world that's struggling, you know, he turn around and bite the hand that feeds you, so to speak, man. You know, Jay don't give a damn. You know, Jay set you up, man. You know, that way it's important to know who you do good to, man. You can't just help everybody out, man. You know, Jake can rob your ass or some shit. It said, for the Most High hated sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. Hey, what a lot of Christians say, hate the sin but love the sinner or some shit, man. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Hey, but this is it right here. It said, for the Most High hated sinners, and will pay the vengeance unto the ungodly, and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment. Give unto the good, and help not the sinner. And that's plain and simple, man. You know? So, right, this video was just basically on this right here, you know, and on the articles, you know. Because, hey, a lot of people realizing that American dream is not it, man. And Trump not going to make America great again, man. You know, it's good to say if it can be healed, we would have healed her, you know, so to speak. So with that, I hope you were edified. You know, once again, I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Al-Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. I want to give up my honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teach aware. And I want to say peace and love to the elect of Israel. With that, Shalom, Kol Mashallah, Wa Abba Ba, and Shalak Wayam, Wa Mashapayim, to all the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, to the heathens, to Esau Edom, Shalak Wayam, Wa Mashapayim, Ata, Baruch Shah, Yahweh Shema Shah, Tuwa, Tamia Tuwa.